40% from the field. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
For Bayern Munich, they've gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
Two shot.
And the first one drops. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Passes it to Ali. Out to the wing. To the left wing. Second shot opportunity. Counted. 5 points in the game. 12 seconds left in the first half. Lee outside. And the officials have called the illegal swing right there.
And not the most common call in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's Bayern up 1. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Here with Quinn Snyder. Coach, are you getting the kind of shots that you want offensively?
They're speeding us up a little bit, and we're making a few mistakes, turning the ball over, some reads, but we just need to relax and go ahead and take them. I know we want to make them, so shoot them.
That's never a problem with your squad. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, tremendous first half. Glad to have you back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Looking at Bayern, Kenny, how'd you see it?
Well, their success was largely about second chance points. They crashed the offensive boards heavy in the first half. I love how they fight for every 50-50 ball like it's the last ball on earth.
Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
Well, they've been getting worked on the glass. Out-hustled, out-muscled, out-bustled. I know they got some tough matchups. If they really want to win the game, they need to crash the boards way harder in the second half.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go over there.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight game. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And Bayern Munich shooting about 33%, not happy with their play on that end. Down low. Whoops, they pick off the pass. For the lead. Can't get the layup. And Bayern has possession. Lets it go from 11. That one a little long. To the left side wing. He shoots again, and it's good on the layup. He's got 7.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
The tray. No good on that one.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Basket good.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
No good on the shot.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. Bayern Munich able to retain possession here. Bayern making a switch here.
FC Bayern Munich, number 8.
And Bayern has possession. They're scoreless since the first half.
And this offense needed that one after 4 misses to start the half.
Pass to ABC. Takes a 3. Drills it from outside.
Timeout, timeout. The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Time call here. Bayern decides to talk it over.
He's forcing shots offensively, hurting his team in the process. He needs to trust his teammates more.
We've got a moment now to go to a rookie watch and find out who among the NBA's freshman class have been the hottest shooters. You look at ABC, a great player, second in the league.
And his confidence is going to keep growing if he continues shooting like he has over the past month.
And what I like about him is he rarely pulls the trigger unless he has a quality look, an open look. And he's cagey and crafty. Now he creates room for himself to get his shot off. Well, I love his offensive presence. A lot of poise he plays that end of the floor with.
And they pick up 2.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. No good on the triple.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Five to shoot. A second chance effort. It's blocked. And he's able to get it back. They recover it. It's good. 9 points in the game so far.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
It's blocked.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Number 1.
On Tuesday, and on Monday.
First team foul. Shooting for the away team. Number 3. Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Bayern trails by 9. This one for 3. That shot no good.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And guys, one of the emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Three-pointer. That shot missing.
Boy, and that is a bunch of rebounds for a player who's not the biggest guy out there.
Now the pass to Keller. Kept alive by Bayern. And it's blocked. Here's ABC. Scoreless thus far. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And the execution has just been off defensively here in the second. Play after play, it's almost as if they're a step slow.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Lee's checked in for Bayern.
One shot. One shot.
Bayern trails by 14. And they call an illegal screen.
That foul gives him 4, so he's got to settle down a bit.
Gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Pass to Aguilar. To the right side. Drains the 19-footer. ABC's got 5.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, they've been clearly the better team.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
For Bayern Munich, they've been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. First free throw is good. Bayern making a switch here. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101. But boy, is it working. They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row and close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Lets it go with a 3. Sinks the triple. He's got 15.
1 triple for him in the first half. Now he's hit another.
Pulls up on the wing. And it's Bayern Munich with the rebound. Here's Kelly. ABC grabs the board. ABC's got his 6th rebound on the night. Poked away. And here's the fast break. High arcing shot. Can't hit that one. Being almost 60% from the field here in the 3rd. They are really feeling it. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And so he's picked up his final foul. He's in the rest of this game.
At the line for the away team, number 20, 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
He's perfect from the line this time. And Bayern has possession. They trail by 16. Passes it to Torres. Over Aguilar. And once again off the mark by Bayern.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, they're looking to battle back. That's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Second personal foul.
And let's quickly check out the best young defenders, how they've been playing in the low post lately. Your rookie block leaders for the past month. You look at ABC, a fierce inside defender, tops in the NBA in blocks.
He's been a factor on the inside, an impressive stretch for him defensively.
Well, he's been slapping shots out of there all last month. I mean, he's building a reputation as a guy you don't want to challenge inside. His arrow is definitely pointing north.
Bayern making a switch here. So he gets them both. With the prospect of making a big lead even bigger.
Yeah, you got to jump at this chance. Stretch that lead out as much as possible.
It's stolen. And here we go. Plays it in off the breakaway. 10 points for him.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
You know, you push it after a steal, there's almost no chance the defense can get back and recover.
They're running. Launches the 3. And another 3 from Bayern Munich.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Personal foul.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
.107 left to play in the 3rd. From 12 feet out. The shot off that time. 43% from the floor. Six to shoot. To the inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. ABC's got 7.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
Yeah, I don't know if it's coincidence or not, but a much better half since they changed hoops. They're really looking strong here.
Now here's Lee. It's blocked. To the middle. It's tipped. Now through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. They lead by 14. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Lets it go from 11, and it's Bayern Munich with the rebound.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he challenged the shot, and you can see the effects on the release of that shot. I mean, it turned a simple jumper into a tough one.
That one, no good.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. No love that time with that miss. He is now 6 for 9. Yep, that one goes. Gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Goes up on the wing. Offensive rebound.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
But only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You got to get your work done before the shot is attempted.
And the pass to Ali. Over to the left wing. Lock at 6. And it's Bayern Munich with the rebound.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what. He's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor.
Misses in close. Gone just 1 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. To the wing on the left. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
He's come out here in the second half and done a nice job moving, getting good looks, and finding his range.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And it's out of bounds. Bayern Munich able to retain possession here.
FC Bayern Munich ball. Coming out of the floor for your FC Bayern Munich, Torres, number 4.
Just 5 to shoot. And once again off the mark by Bayern. Gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Comes up empty down low. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Timeout call for
Well, he's
OCCIDENTAL.
been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Time called here. Bayern decides to talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
To the paint. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Looking to end his cold spell, and the layup is up and in.
After some sketchy shooting in the first half, you can see they're gaining confidence and increasing their offensive production.
And it's denied. And they get it back. Another shot. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot
Number
2 here.
33. Second personal foul, first team foul. At the line for FC Bayern Munich, number 4.
And the first one drops. Torres checked in for Bayern. And so he hits both. Gone, 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. And it's blocked. Bayern trails by 16. Misses the jumper. And the pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. That one good for 2.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Banked in off the glass. Gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Pass to Ali. From the arc. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
First one falls for him. And so he makes both from the line. Bayern trails by 18. Out to the wing. And they're on the break. He ABC's shot is good.
Assist goes
You
to
gotta love his
number
hustle,
33.
leading the defense. No time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
The fadeaway J off the mark.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over him.
And it's Bayern Munich with the rebound.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Passes to Ali. Releases. And that's off the glass and in. 19 points in the game.
An elite score, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
And with some of the new rooting interest for fans, some concern about potential hostility for the players when great things don't go their way.
I mean, there's a lot riding on the outcome of games and stat lines. And that's something the league has to take seriously, making sure the players are protected because the emotions can run rampant.
And it's in there.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
About 40% here in the fourth quarter. From past the arc. Got a piece of it. Tries again. Misses the layup. Bayern trails by 18. Count that bucket.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
Number 1.
41% for the game. There's the lob to the hoop. And here's the break. And that one good.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
Boy, there's not much defense available once a steal is made. That's the best time to attack on the break.
And it's blocked. And they recover it.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Off target from three-point range.
And, you know, it's almost as if he wore himself out with that performance in the last quarter. He hasn't had nearly the same kind of energy in this one. If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay. They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game.
They continued to feed him throughout the game with good reason. They realized he was hot, had the hot hand, and they wanted to ride that. And he refuses to let them down, coming through at every turn.
Teams need contributions from everyone to win on the road, not just the stars. And he's done more than his share tonight. An outstanding performance. Inside, and that's going to be out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
Team ball.
.141 left in the fourth quarter. Let's go. They can't stop the run with that one.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Pass to ABC. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. ABC's got 12 points here in the second half. The three. Not going to go that time. think burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here we go, one-on-one. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Second team foul. At the line for two, number 8.
No good on the free throw. Bayern making a switch here. Lee's checked in. He hits the second from the line.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference.
35 seconds left in the game. And it's Bayern Munich with the rebound.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save him tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
And even though he lacks the size of some of the other bigs, that extra effort has allowed him to do some serious work here on the boards.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
All you fans who made it out tonight, your support is what makes
They
this
were never
possible.
rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
And welcome to 2K Sports. For another edition of NBA basketball. Alongside Grant Hill and Brent Barry, I'm Brian Anderson. Also with us tonight, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now the starting group for the visitors. All right, Grant, as a team, how long you think it takes to figure out a legitimate contender?
You know, BA, a lot of teams come into the season thinking they are contenders, and they have to find out the hard way that, quite honestly, they're just not. But generally, I'd say you have a good idea after the first month or so of the year.
And here's Bol. Can't hit that one. Knocks down the triple.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Lets it fly. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Bol. So it's the home team now. It's a three-point game. Here's Miller.
Away team foul. David. First personal foul. First team foul.
And we're about a minute into the first. No good on the three. Pass to Bol. Takes the three. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now.
Man, just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Oh, it's blocked by Bol. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Here's ABC. To the middle. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul, second team foul. To the line for Laveron. Mitchell. 2 shots.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
First one falls for him. So he gets them both.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Outside Bol. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. Bol's got his second basket of the game.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's ABC. 6 to shoot. Here's the floater. Bol grabs the board. Gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Check by Mitchell. Pass to Bol. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Bol's got his third basket of the night.
Now that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Pass to Miller. Puts up a deep 3. Bol grabs the board.
1 of 5 to start the game. They have to slow down and just play their brand of basketball.
That one falls.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Mitchell. 15 in his last outing. Got a piece of it. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Bol. The shot's good.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Boy, it's been a minute since they last scored.
It has been. And at what point do you alter your strategy? Try to get back on track.
The 3 is up. They get the rebound. ABC. And he lays it up and in.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Now here's Bol. He's got 6. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
Shooting for the away team. Bol at the line for 1.
Shot.
Free throw drops for Bol. Gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Pass to ABC. Back to Mitchell. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Third team foul. At the line for 2, Mitchell.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And that one misses. And he sinks the second. The visitors with the ball. Leading by 5.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
Yep, made the defense work extremely hard and did a nice job of getting any advantage they could against the team that shot it well.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Shot clock at 6. Ooh, solid defense from Mitchell. Gone 3 of 8 so far. Shoots a fadeaway. And no good. Got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. Mitchell grabs a miss.
Perfect timing to rise up and challenge the shot inside.
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Takes a 13-footer. Mitchell can't get that one to fall.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Here's Bol. And finished off by Bol.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, BA.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Timeout, timeout. Timeout for Lateral.
Start it.
Get ready for your dance team.
All right, let's take a break and take a look at which teams have been lethal from outside the arc during the last month of play.
Over the last month, they've been extremely disciplined on the perimeter, not really rushing to get attempts off, but taking their time to find the best looks.
Out to the right wing. Delfino. And off there, he misses his first shot of the night.
Because of his quick reactions, he was able to stay with the opponent and contest the shot.
Talk about versatility on offense a lot, but how about on defense? And he takes pride in making an impact down there.
Here's ABC. On the take. Inside. Misses in close.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Sinks that one from the post.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
To the right side. Delfino. Drops in the 3.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
To the inside. Clock at 6. And it's all from three-point range.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
No one near him. And the shot goes down.
Number 18.
Shooting 53%, setting the tone right from the opening tip. Pass to Villanueva. 1:36 left in the first. And that one no good to start off the night. Six on the shot clock. Delfino. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Here's Villanueva. No good from outside.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Whew.
.34 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to ABC. Launches a three. That one misses. He's 1 for 3. ABC's gone 1 for 3 on the night. 19 seconds left to play in the first quarter. That shot is off. Delfino. And the jumper is good at the free throw line. He's got 5.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
I don't think he sees any kind of defense when he's at that range. It doesn't matter who's guarding him.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. They lead by 3. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. In this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Shooting just 35% from the floor. Knocked away. Outside Bol. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Bol covering. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And Grant, these days, more and more teams emphasize the importance of switch defense.
It's so true in the modern NBA, BA. Every team has to be able to switch to take away a lot of the action from the offensive team. So having defenders who can guard multiple players on the court is a must.
2 shots.
That one's off. He hits the second from the line. His second of 3 attempts.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Here's Miller. The layup off target.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Check by Mitchell. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul, first team foul. At the line for the away team, number 13, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Good on both. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Five on the clock. Fades back. And he missed again. Now 1 of 5.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
The 11-footer, and it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Over to the left wing. On the wing, Mitchell. Rejected by Bol. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Bol.
Substitution on the court.
So it's the home team now, trailing by 10.
So disruptive defensively out beyond the arc.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled the guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
Number 10.
Just making it look good. The finger roll, such a classy move.
Gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Nails it from 3. 6 points for him.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Lets it fly. Misses the jumper. Got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Out to the right wing. Outside Mitchell. Six to shoot. Let's go with a 3. The shot no good.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Shooting a low 30% from the floor. Oh, trying his luck from deep. No good that time. Gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Here's Bol. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
One shot.
Oh my, their coach does not look happy, and I can guess why. Their interior defense has been struggling.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring. And if you can get to a high efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
This break gives us a chance to look back on the last month and see which teams racked up the most points in transition.
This team has been playing at a fast pace offensively, and it's worked out for them during this last month.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Second personal foul, second team foul. At the line for Lateral, number 13.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
That free throw misses.
Their weak performance from the line this quarter is really hurting their cause.
And the second free throw is good. Got 6 of their 7 shots to go in the second quarter. He takes it in. And that one drops. Give him 8 points now.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Outside Mitchell. 14 feet away. That one goes in.
Number 24.
Gone 7 for 8 now in the second quarter. Outside Bol. To shoot. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul, third team foul. At the line for the away team, Bol Bol. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he drops it first.
I love it. In attack mode. Drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
And so he makes both from the line.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. You don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Can't hit from in close.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Down low. Shoots. No good off the glass.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one. Gotten 8 of their first 10 to go. Great shooting here in the second quarter. Puts up a 3. Oh, he can't sink it. He's 0 for 3.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
To the paint. Here's ABC. Delfino. Can't connect. Now 2 of 6 for the game. Bol down low. And it's ABC with a rebound. ABC's got his 4th rebound in this one. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
From behind the arc. He drops it from range. 7 points in the game.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
To the middle. Shoots. Nails the baby hook.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
To the left side wing. From 18 feet away. And the shot goes in.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
Shooting around 53%. A nice number. Knocks it down from distance.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
We've got 1:23 left to play in the second quarter. Delfino. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
He hits that one. 2 for 5 now.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Inside. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Now, there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
And a nice finish on the layup. 7 points in the game.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
At the line for 2.
2.
And the first one at the line is good. Both good from the line that time. "36 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Villanueva. Clock at 6. From deep three-point land. That is ABC with a rebound. ABC's got 5 rebounds tonight. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so we wrap up the first half. Up by 15. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Doc Rivers and Coach. You guys came out aggressive in the first half. What stood out to you?
You know, we're getting to the paint and making plays. They're a great team as far as rotation, so we just got to make the right passes.
It all starts with attacking the basket. Thanks, Doc.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Bol Bol having an outstanding game. He had 16 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 steal. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about the visiting team?
They scored very effectively. With the exception of ball movement and play calling, they were able to exploit multiple weaknesses in the defense. They've got to feel good about running out a huge lead.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Their effort on the board has been horrendous. That's a good way to get blown out. Only way they can turn this thing around is to start in the battle of possession. Otherwise, they're my favorite. Avocado toast.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. One of the stories here, Bol Bol getting it done today.
Hey, we didn't expect this. Not normally a big-time assist maker. He's done a great job moving the ball around.
Now, you can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Shot is up. That one's wide left. Pass to Mitchell. Shot from the low post is good. Mitchell's got 7.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Over to the wing. Good work defensively by Mitchell.
Gotta appreciate the aggressive defense he brings.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Fires from deep. Gets the 3 to fall. Mitchell's got 5 points now this quarter.
And how about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. To the left wing. Left side Bol. Shoots it from the corner. Miller pulls it in.
You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
To the wing on the left. Here's ABC. Bol grabs the board. Gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Out to the wing. Oh, no good. Unable to end this run. Pass to ABC. Baseline jumper. That one a little long. ABC's gone just 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. From downtown, Mitchell grabs a miss. Mitchell's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
Pass to Miller. Unloads from 13. Bol grabs the board. Shooting at 49% so far in the game. To the inside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
The away team, number 40, taking 2 shots.
knocks down the first one. So he hits 1 of 2 from the strike. And Grant, with the idea of league expansion, some have worried in the past that there's not enough talent to go around. You see that?
You know, quite the contrary, BA. I mean, the league's in a terrific place for talent, and there's definitely the depth for more teams to join the fray.
At the line for Lateral, number 13.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. It's both from the stripe. Gotten off to a rough start. Now 0 for 5 in the second. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Shot clock at 6. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul, second team foul.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
At the line for the away team, Bol, taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And Bol drops them both. Gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Can't cash in the 10-footer.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Can't get it to fall.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Count it.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
Missed inside.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Pass to Mitchell. Here's ABC. 4 on the clock. The 3 sends it home from three-point land. ABC's got 5.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
Please give a big round of applause for your youth squad.
And great rebounding from your small forward can be such a difference maker. So let's see who in that position has run the boards over the last month. The visitors with the ball. 17 points was their biggest margin. And And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Foul, second team foul. At the line for overall, number 33. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time. Shooting about 47%, a nice number. Mitchell grabs a miss. Mitchell's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to ABC. Driving to the basket. Outside for Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. And the three-pointer goes. Mitchell's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Pulls it from the top of the key. And it's ABC with a rebound. ABC's got his 6th rebound on the night. For the lead. And it's good on the lay-in.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside. They're just giving away a run right now. The question is, can they stop the tide?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a 4th? I'm not sure.
To end the drought. Counted from distance. He's got 10.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Delfino. From outside, off the mark.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Pass to Villanueva. Out left to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. To the left side wing. Right wing. Jacks up a 3. Mitchell grabs a miss.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
Yeah, as good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
Soft touch off the glass.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Down low. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
That's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
On the wing, Mitchell. Out to the wing. Delfino. Count it.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Shooting for the away team. Number 11, taking 2 shots.
Two shots. Relax on the
First one falls. Perfect from the line this time. Shooting an excellent rate of 56% on the third quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
That shot off the mark.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
LIGA foul.
On Wednesday and then on Tuesday.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
The first free throw is good. Shot's good from the stripe. There's a minute 47 left in the third. That's tipped. Pass to ABC. To the wing, right side. 6 to shoot. Delfino. The rebound by Villanueva. Oh my, came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Number 11 at the line for 3.
And he hits the first of 3. And he's good on the second. It's good, and he's 100% from the line thus far. Shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. To end the run, and he hits the jumper for 2. He has 7.
And with his height and his touch, he can be deadly from mid-range.
That's a staple of his offensive attack, and proving once again he can do some damage from that area.
Sinks the tray.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Delfino. And his 5th make of the game in 12 attempts.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
20 seconds left in the third quarter.
It'll be a turnover. LIGA Kucha Victoria Ball. Substitution on the court.
We've got 13 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Three-pointer. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Up by 6. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Bol up top. And that basket takes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
Now, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Here's Miller. Pulls up on the wing. That one doesn't drop. Shooting 47% on this one. Looking efficient. To the paint. Off target at the rim.
Perfect timing to rise up and challenge the shot inside.
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
We played just over a minute here in the fourth. And he comes up with a bucket.
To leave a guy like that wide open from range, big mix-up.
Into the lane. And he converts the layup. The visitors with the ball. 17 points was their biggest margin. And that'll launch a 4-game homestand for them. Inside. Bol. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Shooting for the away team.
And he drops it first.
Bol. At the line for 2.
And so he hits both. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Outside Mitchell. Here's Miller. Misses the jumper from the wing.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
Like a matador. Olé! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Off target from outside. Gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Takes one from 10 feet. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Clock at 6. Outside for Mitchell. The 3 is up. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts.
Could come down to selection. Bad shots in the first half. Here in the second, using his head, finding some more efficient opportunities to score.
Count it. Good. Here's Miller. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Rejected by Bol.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Count it.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Timeout for a lot of the stories here. Bol Bol getting it done today.
Well, I hope this one is not to draw up a play, but to think about how they're going to defend that man. He's putting up some major numbers.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The head coach of the home team had some words for his team over the break. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up, going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort, incredible effort. So show me what you can do out there. It's a big ask, but we'll see what happens. Back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Here's Miller. And his struggles continue offensively.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Lays it up and banks it in.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
To the inside. Here's ABC. That shot, no good. Solid defense from Bol. That shot is off. Miss number 6 of the day out of 12 attempts. Here's Miller. Tipped away. Six on the shot clock. Fires the three. The shot, no good.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
That one's good. He's now 8 for 13.
And when you've got your opponent down, you don't want to take your foot off the pedal.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
2 points. That one goes. Gotten 8 of 10 attempts in. Very productive here in the fourth. Miller pulls it in.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Looking to get it going. And he can't get that one.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let him get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
We've had some major international prospects of late. How difficult is it scouting players from outside the U.S., Brent?
Yeah, it's incredibly difficult just because the international game has such differences in the way not only the game is played, but the way the game is called, and the production that happens in those games, BA, trying to translate that over to the NBA style, that's difficult. But rest assured, there are talented scouts, talented evaluators out there that have found the guys who've come to the United States, played in the NBA, and played at the highest level to earn the MVP award. Now that's saying something.
Goes back up. Unable to get that one. Solid defense from Bol. Shooting it at 52%. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
To the left wing. Lets the three fly. The shot comes out. Shooting 37% from the floor at this point.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left to play in the fourth. Here's the teardrop, and he takes it up and lays it in.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
And you look at how screens are set in today's game. Brent, the screeners get away with a lot.
BA, you could call it legal screen on almost every pick and roll now. There's a lot of leaning, there's a lot of moving. Guys are extended outside of their body with their feet. But offenses, they greatly benefit from the way the game is called, and they'll continue to take advantage of it.
And the jumper from the wing offline. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
Miller pulls it in. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
At the line for two, Miller.
And the first one at the line is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Grant, you had an incredible career. 2-time college champ, 7-time All-Star. But tell me where owner ranks in your career resume.
You know, BA, it's very fascinating. The main reason I wanted to open the door for other ex-players to get equity in teams, I do believe ownership groups should involve ex-players and listen to us, you know, and I think that is where the league is ultimately heading.
You know, altered shots don't show up on the official stat sheet, but as we saw there, he does a great job of doing that as well as collecting the rebound.
Loves to put his head down and force the issue inside. Has the gift for playing downhill.
Miller pulls it in. It's stolen. The visiting club takes the win on the road.
That's the end of the game.
A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that about wraps it up. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for tuning in. So long, everybody.